You call this beef stew?
I truly am sorry, madam. I'm afraid the war has limited our ability to procure supplies up to our usual standards. It may taste slightly different from our usual fare.
Slightly different. This is a boiled cowhide in a thin gruel. It's always for this and for that with you people. Excuses piled on excuses. I paid my fare, the same as usual. I deserve the service I've come to expect.
Wouldn't you say that's a touch harsh, Mum? There's people out there getting showed the kingdom come, begging for any scraps they can get.
Ha! Is this what you Brits do? Stick your noses into a lady's business and levy pointless accusations? Don't you have something better to do with your miserable little life? Perhaps you ought to try feeling the sun on your skin, or, I don't know, cooking a meal that doesn't taste like wet socks?
Oh, that's rich, you... What are you doing, Mum?
Me. Just recording what I see. Train clash. Beef stew sparks national conflict. Lady accuses British gent of abominable cooking. Or, perhaps, battle at the dinner table. One woman's rage over beef stew. Don't let me stop you. This is all excellent material.
Journalists.
That I am. Though I'm primarily an editor. But I write reports whenever a good one comes along. Call me Verity. If you have any interesting material, especially about arcanists, please contact me. I will pay accordingly.
Thank you ever so much, madam.
Don't you worry, poor thing. At least someone's enjoying the meal.
I haven't had food like this in forever. Thank you, man.
It's Semmelweis. Has anyone ever told you that your eye color is very unique?
Yeah? Thanks. You were saying that this train isn't as safe as it looks. Why do you say that, exactly?
People rarely match their deeds to their words. They may say one thing, but I found their true motives to often be much darker. Anyone could be a danger. The passengers, the conductress, or even... you.
Miss Semmelweis, all I am is a hungry kid looking for food. Look at me. How could I be a threat to anyone?
You did take that woman's train ticket, yes?
Well, yeah, I took it. but I hadn't eaten anything for 4 days. I needed to do something to survive. I didn't mean to do her any harm. I figured maybe they'd let her on anyway, and then we'd both get on and there would be no trouble.
No one can blame you for trying to survive in these conditions. At the very least, you weren't the cause of any harm. But there is one thing I'm curious about. How did you reach that ticket earlier? It was your arcane skill, wasn't it?
People rarely match their deeds to their words. Then what about you? What are you doing here?
I'm here to investigate this duplicity. But our arrangement was for you to answer the questions. Have you seen this pattern before?
Yeah. I've seen it. Maybe in a market? Or on a wall somewhere. I might be able to search my memory more carefully. That is, if you let me go later.
You're quite clever. Unfortunately, your acting skills could use a little work, which means I already have my answer. You're not one of them. One last question. How familiar are you with vampiric legends? It's often said that their eyes have a peculiar quality, just like...
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Excuse me, madam. A moment of your time.
Stay put. I'll be back soon. Do exactly as a good little assistant would do. Understood? Vampires aren't the only dangerous things that may lurk on this train.
Sure thing, boss.
That girl is not your assistant. Save your explanation. I doubt you've known each other for more than half an hour.
I wouldn't have expected you to probe into matters of passenger privacy. I believe we should abide by certain basic humanitarian principles, even during wartime. Wouldn't you agree, conductress?
If you were an ordinary passenger, as you claim, I wouldn't have probed. But you are from that foundation, correct? That badge with the black and white print. Wherever the foundation shows up, trouble follows.
No need to be nervous, ma'am. I'm just on my way to Vienna for a little holiday.
Aboard an express train bound to pass through a war zone, you must take your vacations very seriously.
St. Pavlov Foundation. I'm sure you'll find my identification is in order.
St. Pavlov Foundation. Investigator Semmelweis. I see. Is there anything that I might do for you, Investigator?
We've received intelligence that there may be a dangerous vampire on this train. I could use your help in the investigation.
A vampire. You're chasing fairy stories. If you ask around, all you'll get is 100 different stories, none of them real. I can't help you chase a myth. Please have a seat, Investigator. I hope my handicraft doesn't bother you.
What are you working on?
A scarf for Ima.
I've been tasked with verifying the authenticity of this intelligence. However, your attitude... You mentioned that you've seen this badge and pattern before. Was it someone you met recently?
I have worked on the Danube Dawn for many years, Investigator. I have seen everything, except a vampire.
I see. Then let's presume you're telling the truth. It's understandable it would be difficult to imagine something you've never seen. According to our intel, vampires are extremely dangerous creatures. Once bitten, death is a near certainty, regardless of whether the victim is human or arcanist. Those few who survive become what is known as infected. They're like a bomb with a broken fuse. No predicting when they'll go off. Therein lies our problem, Conductress. We believe one such vampire is hiding somewhere on this train. There's no need to exaggerate the threat this may pose to your passengers. You aren't going to turn a blind eye now, are you?
Conductress, the station staff said they want to confirm something in person with... Huh? Oh, am I interrupting something important? My apologies, I'll just...
Wait. I'll go with you. Excuse me for a moment, Investigator. It's an administrative process for the passenger who fell on the tracks. Let's go. Best not to keep them waiting.
Our supervisors need an answer. The train can't depart unless...
Are they trying to blackmail her? I suppose it isn't unheard of in times of war. A long stop could prove helpful to my investigation.
Oh, so you're one of us.
Would the railway be working with the army? No, then this conversation wouldn't be happening. Is she handing him a badge? Perceptive, aren't you?
Alert the station to begin sanding the tracks. We're departing soon.
The train is finally moving. Now, what to do when I get to Budapest? First, eat a lot of kapama. No, wait. First things first, find a job, then kapama. Find a job so I can eat kapama so I can work harder. Mama, will the kapama in Budapest taste as good as yours? Whatever happens, I'll do my best to stay alive. I promise, Mama. Miss Semmelweis won't be back for a while, right?
I'm here to investigate this duplicity. One last question. How familiar are you with vampiric legends? Vampires aren't the only dangerous things that may lurk on this train.
She did pay for my beef stew and lark cake, but she seems really obsessed with vampires. No, the sooner I leave, the better. Forgive me, Miss Semmelweis. I'll repay you. Someday. Cross my heart. Ouch! lost. I can't find my friends. I'm sure you'll find them sooner or later. It's not like they were thrown off the train or something. So, just keep on searching. Go on, you can do it. Please help me. I don't know where I am. Stop crying. I'm a vampire. If you don't stop, I'll bite you. Really? Aren't you afraid of me? I'm a red-eyed vampire. See? Wow! Your eyes are so pretty. Like rubies. Rubies? Never heard that one before. Rubies, or maybe the red roses of Damascus. Roses? Sure they are. Roses that never wither. Tell me more. More of these good things about vampires. But Miss Dorothy doesn't let us read vampire stories. She says they're, made up believe. I don't care, though. I think they're amazing. Don't you? So, I read them myself. The pure-blooded vampires are the strongest, and they live in big, big castles. You must live in one, too, right? Sure I do. Now that you mention it. Maybe I can tell you all about my glorious ancestors. Ahem. Long, long, long. A lot of longs ago. Back in the earliest times. A most amazing ancestor of mine gave some invaders a good beating. Yeah, that's right. He was the famous impaler known as Dracula. Arnold V. Dracula! My great-grandfather Arnold lived for 155 years. Then he took a wooden stake to the heart and bled to death. Then, how old are you? Name's Ravuska. I'm 14 years old. I'm 214 years old. Yep, I've already lived 200 plus 2 times 7 years. But I'm still young for a vampire of my lineage.
you're here. This is my new friend, Ribuska. She's a vampire.
Wow, a real life vampire?
Wow. Oh.
How do you know she's a vampire, huh? You don't have any proof.
Yeah. Does she look anything like the ones in the stories? She does! Her eyes are red, like rubies.
But when Uncle Henry was sick, his eyes went all red, and you said he was a vampire too. Remember? Miss Dorothy even scolded us for being rude.
Don't listen to him. You're a real vampire, right, Ribuska?
Of course I am. You want proof? Then here it is. I'll show you what a real vampire looks like. Take a look. Can you find my shadow?
Shadow. Wait, you don't have a shadow.
Exactly. We vampires don't have shadows.
Vampire! Vampire! Whoa! She really is a bona fide vampire.
Told you so.
So, you're a vampire. Then you must be brave. How about the scary conductress? Have you ever talked to her?
Conductress? I mean, more than just talk. She's actually one of my best friends. You think she's scary, huh? I'm telling you, she's big, but she's slow. If it weren't for me...
Wow, you're like a boss. Our boss. Boss! Boss!
Well, if you insist. All right, fine. I'll be your boss.
Looks like you're having fun, best friend.
You heard all that?
We heard you the moment we entered the carriage. How wonderful to see you all getting along.
Big but slow. Is that right?
It's just a game.
Play as you like, but don't block the aisle.
Sure thing, old pal. We'll, make sure we do that.
Are these your new friends, Miss Robuska?
Not just friends. They're more like, familiars. Right, everyone?
Exactly. We're the familiars of the great
Ahem. This place is too crowded. I must have a larger castle. You hear me? When we get there, I can tell you some more stories about that.
That? Oh, that.
New stories! New stories!
How lovely it is to see Miss Robuska making so many new friends. I'm almost a little jealous.
You've never had many friends. Is that why?
It's about time we headed back. Miss Semmelweis must be waiting.
It is. Let's go.
Robuska.
She handed it over so naturally, as if she had done it countless times. Plus, it appears she's encountered someone from the Foundation before. I am forced to conclude that our conductress is hiding something from me. They've been gone for a while now. Well... These files are just sitting out on the table. Do they have no sense of confidentiality? An easily laid clue is often a trap, though. This could be bait. Better act cautiously.
I apologize for keeping you. Aima has placed your luggage at your seat. No need to worry. Nothing has ever gone missing from the Danube Dawn. You've waited for some time. Where were we? The Foundation, your vampire, and this investigation you mentioned.
To rule out any threat, I need to verify every passenger on board. Carriage by carriage.
That would be controversial, especially in the midst of this war. I fear it may cause unnecessary disturbances. I'm sure neither of us would like a repeat of the incident from before.
I apologize, but my mission parameters are clear. You've misunderstood my intent. This was a notification, not a negotiation.
In that case, I will need to see some formal authorization. I won't allow someone to disturb the peace of my passengers just because they claim it to be necessary.
I fear that authorization is still little more than a draft on their desk. The joys of bureaucracy. But as you seem to be a fan of red tape, if you refuse to cooperate, regulations state that it is within my power. To stop the Danube Dawn.
Stop the train! No!
Indeed. I am fully within my authority to stop this train at any time to conduct an investigation.
I understand, but it could inconvenience our passengers.
Just the passengers?
I see. I have one stipulation, that my stewardess and I accompany you during your inspection.
As you wish. I assure you the process will be carried out with openness and transparency.
If the purpose is likewise open and transparent, yes.
Naturally, conductress. I have told you everything. As far as I'm permitted, at least. There's no time to lose. Let's get started. Glad we could come to an agreement, conductress.
How many carriages left?
Except the locomotive, the brake van, our compartment, 2 registered, and this one we're registering.
12 minus 3, then minus 2, then minus 1. 6 carriages to go.
Conductress, Miss Ima, I need your help. 2 of my students have gone missing.
Please remain calm, madam. How long have they been missing? Could you describe them in detail?
The 2 of them are about this tall. The little girl always carries a doll with her, and the boy has short brown curly hair. I lost sight of them in the dining car about half an hour ago. Seems they've taken this train as some sort of playground.
Conductress, they sound like the little boy and girl we met just now.
Ah, Rabuska's familiars. Look behind you, madam. Are these your students?
After the glorious Count Arnold V came my grandfather, Savanovich. Grandfather Savanovich brought the whole family north of the Danube and built Argesh Mill. Argesh Castle. He lived to be 165 years old.
William, Annabelle, you can't go messing about yourselves like this.
Miss Dorothy? Uh-oh.
Mirabelle, you get back here right now! You should know better than to associate with that kind of company. That goes for you too, William. Come on, quickly.
That kind of company? Is she talking about me?
We meet again, old pal. We're here to register your information if you might spare the time.
If I said I couldn't, would you let me go?
I suggest you do a thorough check on her background. I suspect she could be a trafficker.
No, Miss Dorothy. I was lost, and Rabuska helped me.
How many times have I told you? You are a young lady of a certain stature. It won't do to get too close to this riffraff.
Riffraff? Hey, lady, what do you mean?
Apologies, madam, but this is just a simple passenger registration. No need to worry, Miss Rabuska. We just have a few simple questions for you. Let's see. What are you?
I'm Rabuska.
Sorry. Perhaps I wasn't clear. I mean your lineage.
Lineage? Oh, sure. I'm Thermanikian.
Let's hurry this along. Not your name, nor your place of birth, nor gender. Arcanist or human?
Oh, then I guess I'm...
There is no third option.
Well, how do you know? All right,
She's our vampire boss. Of course she's an arcanist.
Silence, William. Who taught you to say such things?
Oh.
I was just messing around with the kids. Didn't you ever play make-believe when you were young? Vampires, werewolves, Rusalka.
I did not. Given these extraordinary times, I'll ask that there be no more such make-believe on the train.
I won't do it again, I swear.
But you are a vampire, Rabuska. You don't have a shadow. You showed us. And real vampires don't have shadows, right? Vampires are really, really strong. And Rabuska is a good vampire. So, you should all be nice to her.
She's right. She really has no shadow.
Uh-oh.
You call this messing around? You're going to have to come with us. I'm afraid that Danube Dawn's security protocol dictates an immediate closed interrogation.
and Robuska. Are we done? This isn't funny, you know? I'm going to Budapest to find a job. Let me go! Vampires don't team up. People are too scared of me. Yeah, I'm a vampire, okay? But so what? I didn't do anything.
She doesn't bear any signs of Manus Vindictae's rituals. She may indeed be innocent. But can't rule her out for definite yet. Best to be safe. I've checked her over. She's not a threat, nor is she my target.
Then this isn't any ordinary vampire you're searching for.
I'm not at liberty to say.
You hear that? She says I'm not a threat.
But, according to regulations, dangerous creatures like vampires should be contained in such situations.
Huh?
It's for the safety of all passengers. A hungry young vampire in an enclosed space like a train is always a risk.
No, don't lock me up. I'm not even hungry.
This is not a request. It's a notification. You've already admitted that you're a vampire.
Vampire, vampire, vampire! Yeah, I'm a vampire, so what? Have I bitten anyone? Have I sucked any blood? Have I hurt even a single person? I don't understand you people. Always putting everyone in boxes and then treating them differently just because you put them there. It's like your brains are all square or something. 1 minute we're friends, and then the next you're tying me up. All because of these boxes you're so obsessed with. It's because of these boxes, these stupid labels, that this whole war started. Why, I have nowhere to go. And now you can't wait to do the same to me. Then fine, go ahead. I'm a vampire. Everyone hates me. Go on. What are you waiting for? Follow your rules. Pierce me through with the stake.
Goodness, Robuska. You...
Apologies. We had to tie you up to prevent you from...
Aha! The weakness is revealed. Take this, Hal! Anyone queasy seeing blood?
Not bad, assistant. You almost got me.
Huh. You're not so bad yourself. Acting like you care, and then the next second, turning against me. Well, you want a problem? I'll give you a problem.
All right, I'll handle beam to the...
Slosh, slosh.
According to my calculations, encryption complete. Liberato dalla paura.
Come dance with us! Ah! Get off! Oh, hello, my shadowy friends!
All right, Rabuska. Calm down.
Your struggle is pointless. I suggest you stop it.
Pointless? Ha! Clearly you haven't met my teeth. Let me go!
Che la morte ti dia la pace che cercavi.
I didn't even get a good fight in!
You're brave. Bold, even. But you're not going anywhere. For now.
Let me go! Let me...
I leave her to you, investigator. The Danube Dawn is not a detention center. We have no obligation to take care of your travel companion.
But perhaps we could offer a personal favor to Miss Semmelweis. I'm sure I could find an empty room to take care of her. I mean, keep an eye on her.
The train will arrive at the border checkpoint later today. She can stay with us until then.
I appreciate your cooperation.
Wait, what about what I think? Where are you taking me?
You can stay in my room, Ruby. There's an extra sofa stuffed with goose feathers. It's ever so soft. You're welcome to have a rest there if you're tired.
Ruby? Come to think of it, that sofa does sound tempting.
Call it house arrest. Allow us to escort you.
Watch it! You're pulling my hair! I'll bite you! All of you! I swear,